Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to I'm the Dude Games. My name is I'm the Dude 5. Today we're going to be continuing LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2 with Part 4, Go Team Spidey. Yes, I did name it that because I am a huge Spider-Man fan. I've said it many times, he is my all-time favorite Marvel character. He is my all-time favorite superhero ever. Nobody else comes close. Real quick, guys. I do want to ask if you guys want me to start trying to maybe include different YouTubers besides my friend Night the Wolf in my annotations. Please let me know in the comments section below.
What the? Where are we?
Giant rock panther in the middle of a city. We've got to be somewhere in Wakanda.
So that weird portal brought us to Wakanda, huh? Hey, maybe we'll run into...
Wait a second. Look, it's Claw.
So yeah, guys, if you want me to include any other different YouTubers in the annotations at the ends of my videos besides my friend Night the Wolf, please let me know. I want to support. I want to support my subscribers. I want to give them shout outs, and you know, I kind of want to help build other YouTube communities as well as try to promote my own. Also, guys, I have kind of expanded my multiplayer game base. I have Overwatch, I have Fortnite, which is free to play. I have Destiny 2. Destiny 2 has multiplayer. I also have COD Infinite Warfare. I don't have World War II. So I do have quite a few games that have multiplayer that I could do like live streams or videos for sub grinding. So if you guys want to see more of that multiplayer live stream grinding, please let me know also in the comment section below. It's something I think a lot of people seem to enjoy from other channels that I've watched.
Super sneaky secret entrance there.
Sorry, nothing here but a bunch of computer stuff.
Computer stuff, huh? That I can work with.
So we do have a bit of a puzzle we have to solve to open this door here, and it's not too complicated, but you just got to match up the different colored lines, the green with the green and the blue to the blue, to make sure the energy flow gets to where it's going, or where it needs to go. I can see how some people might get hung up on this a little bit, but it's really not terribly complicated. Got that one. Now I just need to figure out the blue one. They do both interlink, so you gotta be careful.
All right. Now we can catch up with Claw. Let's go.
Yes, new goon on the block, Kang, claims to have stolen Manhattan and added it to other regions he has conquered from across time and space. This new time city, or Chronopolis, has Kang's Citadel at its center and is said to exist out of time. Kang also claims our escape from the Big Apple is currently impossible. But my sources tell me some of Earth's supervillains have been seen exiting Manhattan. The nefarious Claw as a case in point. The Sonic scoundrel's been spotted heading out of Manhattan into, well, who knows where. Note to self, trademark name Chronopolis. Could be a money spinner.
Sorry, Jameson. Chronopolis has already been trademarked by Kang and LEGO. You can't make money off of it.
Spider sense again. Something's not right.
You mean aside from the Wakandan jungle being a reasonable commute from downtown Manhattan?
Jeez.
Avengers. 'Tis I, Black Panther, ruler of Wakanda. 'Tis good to see you, my friends. I am sorry if I startled you.
Startled? Me? Huh?
I hate to break up this reunion, but Claw is probably halfway across the jungle by now.
Claw. I too am on that villain's trail.
We followed him as far as here. Can you unlock this?
Certainly.
Is he gonna pet the cat statue to open the door? Okay. For a second I thought he was literally petting that cat statue in order to open the door, but then he cranked the tail.
Thanks for the warning, Tiddles.
He's got a sonic arm and he's literally boomboxing a sonic arm. What is with the lameoid jokes? Is that Harambe?
What would Claw?
Is he back from the
big
dead?
ape buddy
Kidding.
want that much vibranium?
That's horrible.
Come, let us find out.
And knowing my sense of humor, I'm gonna be making Harambe jokes this entire episode. Oh my god.
How are we gonna get in there? Those doors are impenetrable, even for me.
Not exactly. The explosives in those carts are designed for vibranium mining. They could blow that door open easily.
So just push one of those things all the way up there. Great.
Ah, you're
The fruit grown
superheroes.
of
Find a way.
hardest toil often tastes the sweetest.
Press circle to begin tracking suspicious trails on the ground. Follow the trail. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Follow the little Lego footprint trail. I think it's kind of funny in these games where Black Panther kind of shows some like cutesy cat personality type things, which is ironic, obviously, because of his character persona. Black Panther, the first furry in a comic book before furries were cool. Furries furries seem to get a lot of hate in this world, and I don't know why. Because being a furry is awesome. I myself and my fiance are both wolves. We don't dress up in full fursuits. We wouldn't mind cosplaying a little bit, but you know, it's just it's a hobby. And some people do, go further levels with it than others, But it's just fun little fantasy type stuff. Ain't no harm in it. What anyone does with their lives in their free time that is not directly affecting your life, just leave them be. Whatever people do with their own lives is really none of their business. And really, so long as nobody's harming you, be free to live your own life and do whatever the hell you want. It shouldn't, taking offense to somebody else's lifestyle is really choosing to get upset over things you can't control,
Just watch
and
your
it's
step.
pointless.
It's a long way down. You'd have time to read a book before you hit the bottom.
So apparently this Miss Marvel can rip through walls with super strength.
The minecart's blocked. We need to find a way to clear this stuff.
Look around. Solutions present themselves when you approach things with an open mind.
I'm learning so much.
Confucius
You should
Kitty
put these on
say,
posters.
"We must find a way forward." Confucius Kitty. Ah, these are the jokes, people. Ruh-roh, look out.
Wow, the tech in here is amazing.
Yes.
It's
Thanks
just
to
a
the
magnetic
vibranium
crane.
mind
Calm
it has
down.
advanced far beyond the world you know.
It's incredible. Do you guys do summer camps or anything?
Get me out of here.
Sorry, Stan, I don't believe I have the tools to break you free at this moment. But don't worry, I'll be back in my 100% walkthrough. think we actually have to become Miss Marvel. Because apparently she can shrink down like Ant-Man and work her way through small spaces. Alright, so use L1 and R1 to tilt and work our way through the maze here, being very careful not to get shocked. I mean, if you get shocked a little bit, it's okay because you have 4 hearts. But just try not to get shocked too much, because then obviously you'll die and respawn. These are interesting little puzzles. I think they're a little bit more fun to try to solve than past puzzles in past LEGO games. Present more unique challenges, but they're not too terribly complicated, and you actually kind of have fun solving them, so. Besides, if you've played any like God of War and Zelda games and actually made it through them, then you're pretty much a pro at puzzle solving in games. I'm sure there are more complicated puzzle solving games out there, to which I probably don't know the names to, but I'm just saying, like, God of War and Zelda games probably have some of the most complex puzzles in them. I know from experience. I've played these games. Real quick, this is just a helpful hint. I did collect a character token in this level. This is the 4th level in the game. So that is where you will find Superior Spider-Man character token. You just got to go through that little vent and that will lead you straight down to it. Collected it by accident, didn't realize, but now you guys know where that is, so keep that in mind when I start my 100% series.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
I don't know, Stan, you seem to love to cameo in the Marvel Universe, and unfortunately, knowing the sort of dangers that await around every corner in the Marvel Universe, you're gonna get yourself into some tricky situations, so why don't you stop asking stupid questions?
The missing pieces of the tracks. They're in that?
Molten vibranium. We should proceed with caution. It is dangerously hot.
Hey, just like me.
Ha ha
Let's look
ha.
around. There must be a way to clear this up.
Truth be told, Peter Parker's actually a pretty good-looking guy, but he doesn't really feel the need to advertise it or act like a jerk about it in the comics. And a lot of people were upset over Andrew Garfield as Amazing Spider-Man because they thought they made him too much of a pretty boy and not much of a humble, brainy nerd. Personally, I like the way Andrew Garfield portrayed Spider-Man. I like the way Tom Holland portrays him a little bit more. Tobey Maguire is a little too emo Spider-Man for my taste. Not to mention they got the powers for Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man all wrong. He's supposed to have web shooters. He's not supposed to bioorganically shoot webs out of his wrists. That's not how it works. There might be Spider-Men and or women that actually have the ability to shoot bioorganic webs from inside their wrists. But most iterations of Spider-Man and Spider-Women that I've seen have web shooters, actual web shooters. So I kind of skipped that fight because it took me a little while to figure this out, but you actually have to come down here. This guy has some sort of special armor. He just jumped off the edge. Okay. He has some sort of special armor that I don't have the characters to get through, and so we just have to come down here, shrink down, flip that switch, drain the molten vibranium. Yes, I already did that, thank you. Now we can rebuild the tracks, collect the studdage. She makes a better Mr. Fantastic than Mr. Fantastic. I don't think they'll ever get Fantastic Four right. They have more of a shot of getting the X-Men into the MCU than they do with the Fantastic Four at this point. And it's really sad. Because both the X-Men and like all of the X-Men and the Fantastic Four.
So what's the deal with the gorilla dude?
His name is M'Baku, though he goes by the name of Man.
Oh my God!
He has always wanted to take the throne of Wakanda.
I said Fantastic Floor,
He gained his powers
which
by
is
killing
essentially
one of our rare
where
white
they've ended up,
raiders and
on the
paying
floor,
for it.
on the cutting room floor. That is. Wow. Yoink. Sucker. You kind of screwed the pooch on that one, She-Hulk.
Stand and fight, you cowards!
Ow.
Man-ape. I thought I could smell your unique odor.
You are a shadow of the man your father was, T'Challa. And you will end up just the same.
Whatever you say, Harambe.
Confidence has always been your weakness, M'Baku.
It's Man-ape. And Man-ape has no weaknesses, only strength.
So yeah, like I was saying, I think at the rate the X-Men franchise is going, I think they have a better chance of getting the X-Men into the MCU rather than the Fantastic Four. Because even the first two like Fantastic Four movies were really good, even though they were a little bit campy. They were still more enjoyable than the last Fantastic Four movie they came out with, where they just completely screwed it up. And that's what happens when Marvel doesn't own the rights to certain characters, certain comics, as far as movie adaptations goes. That's what happens when Marvel Studios doesn't own the rights to that. So, that, and they really couldn't continue with the Fantastic Four to try to get it into the MCU anyway, because Chris Evans can't be both Captain America and Human Torch. So... I am hoping that after Infinity War and Avengers 4, I'm really hoping that they kind of introduce alternate universes, and as well as the Ultimate Universe, because I want to see, you know, the Ultimate Universe iteration of different characters. Also, I want to see them do something with the Spider-Verse and introduce multiple Spider-Men and women and do something with that, because there's a wealth of content there that has been untapped in cinemas.
Keep moving,
And it would be
guys.
just great.
This tub's a bit warmer than your average shower.
I miss when villains didn't use giant death machinery.
But villains that use giant death machinery are always more of a challenge and fun to take down. Not every villain can just fight you in a straight up hand-to-hand combat match. Others gotta use technology and their environment to their advantage. Otherwise, every villain would be the same and it would get really boring. Just gonna hop on your back and beat the ever-living shit out of your head. Teabag.
Is that the best you have? I was hoping for a challenge.
How about looking at yourself in the mirror without laughing?
Ha!
Let's see if your feet are as quick as your mouth.
Oh, don't worry, they are. Spider-Man's feet are always as quick as his mouth. So are his webs. The reason why I kind of liked Andrew Garfield as the Amazing Spider-Man, or as Spider-Man in general, is because that was the first time they really got the attitude of the character right, and the intelligence too, for the most part. So that was the first time they really captured what it truly meant for Spider-Man to be. Like, they really captured the true hero aspect of Spider-Man, as well as the character and the attitude. And then Amazing Spider-Man 2 just enhanced that. And they stuck so true to the comics with ASM2. And it was so sad when Gwen Stacy died in that, but they stuck so true to the comics. And that's kind of why I love the alternate version of Spider-Gwen, where she becomes Spider-Man, gets spider powers, and her and Peter still end up together, but in the end, it's Goblin that ends up killing Peter instead of her. and she was unable to save him. So it's a nice alternate way of doing things. Makes for a good story. So we knocked out Harambe, and now we gotta try to catch Claw.
This is the last time you will defile my land with your presence. I will have justice for my father!
Ah, the pussycat lives. Unfortunately, as much as I'd like to catch up, I have pressing business to attend to. Time for a little catnap.
Lame, lame, lame. The Black Panther movie was actually really good. It was done well. It's very different from most other Marvel movies.
Thanks for your patience. And now, for the crescendo!
Did not expect him to get taken out so easily.
That's what I call a boombox.
Another lame-ass joke. Thank you, Spider-Man.
Apologies, my friends. A foolish error. Quickly, while the trail is fresh.
And as we stare at Miss Marvel's blank expression, that will end this episode. Earn the trophy, the claws are out. What's claws is mind level completed. Alright. So we did not obtain True Believer rank in this one. We did not obtain any mini kits. We did not save Stan Lee. However, we did collect that character token, which ended up being Superior Spider-Man. However, the character token itself is still blacked out because we have to purchase it with studs. So we unlocked Black Panther. Albino Harambe, otherwise known as Manape. And Superior Spider-Man. Whether that joke be in poor taste or not, I think it's funny.
Have you seen Claw and his men?
No, we just arrived.
The Hydra Empire. All that's wrong in the galaxy can be found in this place.
We should keep it down. We don't want to arouse suspicion.
They're all trying to hide behind the shield.
There could be any number of portals connecting areas of time and space.
Oh, let's look for a portal back to Manhattan.
We need to pursue Claw and seek out the Vibranium. Kang must have a purpose for it.
Hey, it's Claw!
Panther, Star-Lord, and I can head for that airship. The rest of you should head back if you can.
How big is that shield? Seriously.
All right, guys. Let's get up there and nab that sucker.
Easy for you to say. Not all of us are carrying jetpacks.
That's true. But we can always call in a Quinja. Assuming it works out here, that is.
Press triangle, then Chronopolis, then press square to access the vehicle grid. So you can call upon vehicles anytime you want instead of having to find a vehicle pad now, which is great. So that's going to end things for this episode. I want to thank everyone so much for watching. My name has been I'm the Dude 5. This is I'm the Dude Games. Please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon for notifications. Stay active by liking and commenting on my videos. Like this video as well as any others of mine that you may enjoy, including the one I provide on screen. I'm going to try to do more multiplayer streams and sub grinding as well. Also, guys, I'm going to provide different annotations for YouTubers besides my friend Night the Wolf, so I want to give a shout out for Callum Weston. He's been very active on my channel since he subscribed to me, and I want to provide an annotation on screen to his YouTube channel. Be sure to check him out. He does pretty good videos. Thanks, everybody, so much for watching. As always, stay classy. I will see you all out there in the Marvel Universe.